Good morning. This is a tarot card reading for the collective, probably mostly for helpers and healers. That's probably mostly who I'm talking to, but I am not sure. So please tell me who you are and um, what's your story? What draws you to this? What's happening for you? I decided I would try a different way of doing this, so I'm going to put my cards up here, at least part of them. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll see. So I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid and the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. And the way that I like to do it is I start with the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then I get intuitive messages. But first I kind of tune into the energies for the day. And I feel like a real clearness, a peace. I feel like peace and clarity. And stillness. So it feels like a really great day to make anything happen. And I also am getting the message that what we need to be doing right now is figuring out what matters to us and appreciating and being grateful for those experiences, because we are coming into clarity about what's important to us, and we're leaving what is not important to us behind, and we're coming into a new way of creating. And this new way of creating is from the heart and from the spirit. So it's letting our thoughts, and Jung has said this too, letting your thoughts serve your spirit and your heart, instead of what we have been doing, which is letting our head and our thoughts steer us. And our head and our thoughts are so subjective. So let's try a new way of being. Okay, so let's get some messages. From the Oracle, from our higher guides, from God, any spirit guides you may have. You can call on them now too. And let's get the messages for what we need for today. And I got, chop wood again. So when we get the same messages over and over again, that's definitely a validation. The chopping wood is about doing those things that we need to do, because some energy is coming in. So being receptive, because what we are desiring is coming in. We need to, orphaned came up again. That feeling like we have been abandoned. That's what we struggle with here. That's the main core thing that we all struggle with here, that God abandoned us. But if we can tune into our higher self, our spirit, we are tuning into God. And then we know that God never abandoned us. We start to be able to hear God. And that's the voice that we listen to, not our stupid little thoughts. I don't know if you can see that from there. This may actually not be working, but let's see if we can get it to go down a little bit. Is that better or worse? Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, that's all right. It was just an idea. Maybe I can work on it. And then you see we're all works in progress, and I'm giving you permission to be a work in progress through my own modeling. You don't have to be perfect to do this. If you have a message, if God is telling you that you need to do something, I heard from my spirit that I needed to do this. I just felt I needed to create a YouTube channel. And I didn't really know what it was for at first. I started out with advice on relationships because I'm a couples therapist. Things I wanted people to know so they could have healthy relationships. And it has evolved into this. Okay, let's see. I like to get 3 cards, but it's not really. If Spirit wants more than 3 cards, Spirit will give me more than 3 cards, or God will give me more than 3 cards. It's whatever you refer to as the higher power, that which connects us all, that which is everything. It's oneness. God is oneness, and we are part of that oneness. And we are also whole in ourselves, whole and complete. Okay, all that glitters. So we're getting a lot of the same cards. The orphan one we haven't had in a while, but all that glitters in chopped wood, we've been getting that one. And I think we're getting that still, because what we think that we want is really not what we want. So really digging deep, what is it that you really want? Okay, now I'm going to do the Light Seers Tarot. Hear that? You feel that quiet and that stillness? That's okay. That's where God speaks to you, in the quiet and the stillness. Oops. Okay. Queen of Wands. So under chopped wood, we have the Queen of Wands. So what that is telling me is that chopped wood is the things that we have to do. Kind of like going to work, doing our job, showing up for people, being there for our kids, for our families, for our parents. Those things that we have to do, kind of like our daily responsibilities and chores. But underneath that is the Queen of Wands, who has this passion and this creativity that she just wants to let out. So that's underneath the surface. We're really wanting that to come out. Like, we're really feeling like we want something more. We want to create. We want to do creative things. We want to enjoy our lives. We want to be happy. We want to feel passionate about life. Okay, and then underneath Orphaned, we got the Ace of Pentacles. I have really not seen this card very much. It's very pretty. It's very earthy. We're in Taurus season, and I feel like that's very Taurusy. Okay, you see it's like, kind of looks like a coin, but it's coming from the earth, from roots, you know? It's coming from roots. It's growing. It's growing. So that says to me, or that what I feel like is coming out of that, or what I feel like the message is that, because it's underneath the Orphan card, what's growing in us is our spirits. Our spirits are getting, our spirit's already there, but it's, and it's always been there, but it's getting stronger. It's like, it's rising up in us, and it's saying, okay, we're ready now. The seeds have been planted. We're moving into this new way of being. This is happening. I am here. I am growing. I am growing stronger, and you will hear me. You will hear me. I'm coming out. It's expansion. Expansion of our consciousness. We're starting to realize that God is in us, and that we're starting to realize our connection to everything as God. And that's getting stronger. We can't deny it. We can't keep pushing it down. Okay. And as God, we have this ability to create what we want in our lives. So all that glitters is going to be about, what is it that we want? What is it that matters to us? So I'm going to pull a tarot card for that. Because all that glitters is not it. It's not like money. It's not a new car. It's not a new house. What do those things mean? What are they symbolic of? When you get to that new house, when you get that new car, how is it that you want to feel? When you get that new love, how is it that you want to feel? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles underneath that. 3 is a number of expansion and community. And this one was upside down, so I'm going to read the protection message. But if you can see, it's a family and they're all creating something together. They're all creating beauty and art and something that's useful. And they're doing it together, and they're smiling and they're happy. And it's all connected. Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit about that one because I feel like there's more there. The other ones I think were pretty straightforward, but that one, I think we need a little more. Cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There is no limit to what you can manifest together. I step into the vibration of conscious collaboration. So we're not doing this alone. There are going to be people that we connect with that are wanting the same things as us. This is what's going to happen. So I'm already a little bit on this path. I'm going to be a leader on this path because I've already stepped into mine. I've already taken that risk, and I've already started to see what's coming from it. The first thing that I had to do was to get a divorce when I devoted my whole life to marriage and family, and to wake up and realize that everything that I had done was for nothing was really, really, really tough. Really tough. Like, oh my God, like I devoted all this time to figuring out what made a healthy marriage and family, and you're telling me this isn't it? Because I heard that from God and my angels or my spirit guides. I heard that this wasn't it. And I just kept getting that message over and over and over again. And I had to face it, and I had to do something about it. But I was also told that love would be coming to me, that all that love that I gave out would be coming back to me. And that happened. I met a person that's my person now, my boyfriend. He's not my person. He's a person who's decided to share a life with me, or at least every day we make that decision together to do that. And is giving me the love and support and everything that I had been looking for, that I had been desiring. And we're co-creating together the life that we have wanted. And it fits together, like we fit together. Our dreams fit together. Our goals fit together. The way that we want to live our life fits together. So God will match you with that energy of what you've been asking for. That's what's coming in. I don't know if I need to say anything else about that, except for it came out upside down. So you have choices here, and you have things that are going to help you and guide you in the right direction, and things that are kind of going to hinder you. But even those things that hinder you, allow them to come up and face them and see them, and then you know what to do with them, even if it takes a lot of courage to be able to do that. So the shadow side is difficulty working with others, a need to listen, selfishness, pushing your own agenda, not trusting your partner's ability, ego, clash. So what I'm getting from that is really like the ego kind of, and not listening. So not wanting to hear it. Like I didn't want to hear that my marriage was not working anymore and that I had to let it go. That was the last thing that I wanted to hear. It felt like all of my dreams were dying. And it was scary. I didn't want to hear that, but I needed to face the truth. It was the truth for me. It wasn't working. I wasn't getting what I wanted. I wasn't getting what I needed. I wasn't happy at all, and my body was deteriorating. So it's sometimes facing those things that we don't want to face, but needing to listen to ourselves, our bodies, our spirit, our heart, needing to listen to that and letting it guide us, even when it means doing some really scary things. And you will be met with what you have been asking for. This was a really good reading because this is a really good reading. I hope that it reaches the people that need it. Okay, that's it for today.